Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Hope you're all doing well today. Let's see who we got in the chat today. Shadow, welcome on in. Congrats on clicking first. And thank you for clicking Daily Void Shard. Boo, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well as well. Here, I was waiting for the shout out to I think I was waiting for the shout out to be off cooldown, but now let me give you a shout out, Shadow. Hope your streams have been going good, by the way. Oh, and by the way, I took a look at your Spotify Wrapped. And I thought it's so funny that I see like, I don't know, four VTubers or J-pop artists, and then I see Bee Gees, which I think is just pretty funny. I mean, Bee Gees are great, don't get me wrong. I mean, my music taste is all over the place too. If I put my entire music library on shuffle, it'll go like death metal, black metal, thrash metal, folk metal, death metal, some Irish punk, let's see, some of the Who from Mongolia, J-pop, K-pop, J-pop again, pop punk, and then back to death metal again. It's all over the place. Check the newest one. Let's see, video game music, metal,
you scratch my
old
back,
time, nightcore, and gothic
yours.
metal. Oh, a fellow nightcore enjoyer, I see. I remember seeing this. Oh no, you wanted to get tricked though, Vexus. Hi, Vexus. How you doing today, buddy? Good to see you. Oh, by the way, everybody, we're not voting for mostly Matarakan songs. Dude, I love Matarakan. Like, bro, have you seen Matarakan's merch up for pre-order on Gamersubs? I'm really tempted to get it. A friend of mine actually got to meet her at TwitchCon, which I thought was absolutely amazing. I'm actually kind of jealous. I think you haven't? Okay, in that case, well, good thing I popped up the page then. Let's go over here. So this is for Gamersubs, and obviously we have her cup, which I must say looks absolutely stunning, and those little dialing D's nuts. What? Oh, I forgot. VoiceBot don't work no more, or at least VoiceBot works, but it only works when it wants to. So, see, her cup looks good, and then here's the back side. Isn't that so cute? In fact, I might have to send this to a friend of mine if she hasn't seen it already, because there's a friend of mine who considers Matarakan her Oshi, and I'm like, well, shoot, I gotta see this. I gotta send her this. And then here's the shirt. I believe, what do you call this style of shirt? Acid wash? And I just love that her name is in like the metal font. And then we have this very, very nice looking mouse pad right here. This is of her new variation model, Evil Matarakan. Okay, pre-order ends December 8th, so I have time to decide. And then we have this double-sided acrylic standee. Okay, so there's one side. Okay, double-sided just means you can see the design all the way through. I thought maybe there was like an alternate design on the back or something. And then we have this sticker sheet, which we can only get if we use code Mata at checkout. Wait, how did I say the joke twice? Probably because you lagged. And then we have this little Momo plushie. I mean, I would show I would show the some other merch that's up for pre-order at Gamer Subs, except I heard one of them has nip out. So yeah, I'm not gonna be showing any more than the MatsudaCon stuff, lest I risk getting struck down on either of my platforms. Now, this is only based on what I heard and not what I know. I actually didn't go check it, but I don't want to risk it, you know. But yeah, that's MatsudaCon's merch stuff for pre-order. And oh yeah, let me see if I can find. Let me see. I need to see if I can find the thing that I pre-ordered. Silverbill pajama. Okay, there we go. So, I mean, you can't really see it well because it's blocked by this pre-sale ended, but thankfully I managed to secure my pre-order before the window closed. I pre-ordered these pajama pants from Silverbill, and if you can see, she's cuddling a little pedal pal plushie, little pedal pal, which I think is pretty cool. Also, they have Zentreya up. They have Zentreya merch up for pre-order. I actually kind of want that because Zentreya is probably one of the VTubers that I watch the most ever since I joined Twitch and discovered the joy that is watching VTubers. Also, this reminds me my stash of Sakura Splash is running low, so I should probably get on restocking that. Like, if you haven't tried Gamer Subs, everybody, I highly recommend you try. It. You been playing Infinity Nikki? Nah, not really. The premise of the game doesn't really interest me that much. Plus, I heard it's been getting a lot less. Plus, I heard the devs did something with the game that made a lot of people really unhappy. Oh, speaking of making people unhappy, I kind of hinted at this during our Just Chatting session in our last stream, but Xbox, what the fuck are you doing? Like, even if you're a fan of Xbox, you cannot deny what they've been doing lately is absolutely stupid. It's like they raised the prices of consoles twice. Their new handheld is it retails for $1,000 from what I heard. Are you fucking mad? And then Xbox had one saving grace over other gaming companies, and then they raised the price of Game Pass too. So Xbox between those business decisions and not having a good exclusive recently, it's not looking good for them. I'm not going to go into it further because what could I say that hasn't already been said for the past month? But yeah, they're crashing and burning. Like, I'm like, what are we doing here? There shouldn't be so many bad decisions in the gaming industry that we can keep referencing certain videos like the infinite numbers of the downfall of Xbox. We shouldn't be counting those as prophecy. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into it further. Xbox is, Xbox is kind of running themselves in the ground. I mean, Fleekazoid put it best. You know how bad you have to be for Fleekazoid to stop selling you? Well, not Fleekazoid. Wow, I cannot English today. Fleekazoid said, "You know how bad you have to be for Costco to stop selling you?" Yeah, and look it up. Costco straight up said they're not gonna be selling Xbox consoles anymore. And I saw this in another video. You know it's bad when GameStop can clown on you, and GameStop has been making notoriously bad decisions in recent years too. And even some, and it's saying something that even some friends of mine that were hardcore Xbox defenders no matter what, even they are getting fed up with what Xbox has been doing lately. Even they are canceling their Game Pass subscriptions. Like, I think it is kind of funny though that the total to subscribe to the highest tier of Xbox Game Pass is $360. That isn't that kind of ironic? Because in my opinion, that correlates to the console where Xbox peaked, in my opinion, of course. Like, there's no denying it. The 360 was a good console, even though a lot of them broke for no apparent reason. For PlayStation, it's only $160 a year for their highest tier. Yeah, like, what are you doing? Like, PlayStation, it's only worth, yeah. And there's so many games that come out for free on the PlayStation's highest tier, and it's not exclusively the old games that you probably have played already. Like, granted, there are a lot of them, which is a great path to go on for people who didn't get to play said games. But yeah. But yeah, long story short, Xbox, if you don't revert decisions or change things fast, I don't think it's good. I don't think the future's looking that bright for you. Three free games, yours to keep each month. Wowee. Yeah, sometimes and sometimes it's worth it. I'm like I actually picked up Call of Duty World War II for free on PlayStation Plus 1 year, and it was worth it. And side note, that's the only time I'll go out of the way to let's go back to the just chatting screen. Okay, I was about to say, there we go. Yeah, let's see, 5 games for this month. Oh yeah, 5 games for this month, which I already picked them up. So what were they again? Hang on, I'm opening up my PSN app right now. And oh yeah, well, hang on. And y'all, we'll get to the... I cannot talk today. And y'all, we will get to the we'll get to the watch later that I had on my screen just a bit ago. But I just really wanted to talk about this with you all. And I like how I said I wasn't gonna get that much into it, but then we spent like, I don't know, 15 minutes just talking about the stupid ass decisions that Xbox has been making lately. Or, I'm sorry, Microsoft Gaming. Yeah, usually with PlayStation, the number of games you could play, the number of games that you can claim for free on PlayStation Plus is free. I mean, it's 3, but they gave away 5 this year. Okay, my PlayStation Plus app is not, my PSN app is not opening. Let me see if I can open up a browser. This song is so good too. I haven't listened to this one in a long time. Yeah, one second, everybody. I forgot that I never logged into my PSN on this PC, so I'm having to do the verification stuff. Okay, hang on. I keep forgetting I have to be ultra specific for this one. Like, okay. Okay, so here's the free games for PlayStation Plus for this month. Let's see. Lego Horizon Adventures, which a lot of people clowned on, to be honest. But I'll still try it out. The Outlast Trials, which, hey, there we go. Neon White, which looks interesting. Killing Floor 3 and Sin Duality, which I'll try them because you know I got them for free. So if I end up not liking them, nothing of value was lost. The Outlast Trials, though, I've been meaning to get for a while, though, so that works out. I'm a huge Lego game fan. Yeah, I love Lego games, dude. Like, I'll never forget clearing Lego Star Wars. I'll never forget clearing Lego Star Wars multiple times. I just realized I never turned off the game volume. There you are. Let's turn this down for now while we watch this. And then let me pause the music because that's going to clash. But yeah, we have a new trailer from Wuthering Waves to watch, or at least PlayStation posted this. So let's take a look at the version 3.0 gameplay showcase. Posted 19 hours ago. Oh, hang on, I forgot to turn the sound back on. Oh yeah, this is the new 5-star character that they teased in a while ago.
Energy consumption.
Wait, the first girl, isn't she supposed to be a Broadblade user? Oh, she looks like she's gonna be fun to play. Her design kind of reminds me of Asuna, just a little bit, and Malwika, apparently. But yeah, her appearance kind of reminds me of a fusion between Asuna Ichinos from Blue Archive, Asuna from Sword Art Online, and Marin Kitagawa from My Dress Up Darling. And then, of course, the motorbike, too. And wait, we can go first person on the bike?
Huh? I heard something.
Is that a new boss? Dude, 3.0 is looking promising so far. And if I'm not mistaken, she's gonna be Spectro Pistols.
One more. Don't blink. You'll miss the best. Assuming master control.
And isn't she supposed to be a Broadblade user?
Drive safe. Go over here.
Why does she sound kind of like Nicole from Zenless Zone Zero?
Assuming master control. Locked in. Access confirmed. Loader executed. Guidance rest. Initiating criticality protocol. Drive safe. Tie a bow and call that my signature. Sure.
Dude, she looks like she's gonna be a lot of fun to play. I might pull for her, honestly. Oh, what are these little guys? And why are they following? And why are they following you around like Pikmin? I'm gonna have to show my friend this, who's a really big fan of Pikmin, and see what they say. Because I'm curious as to what they're gonna think about this. Okay, that looks cute. I like how the obstacles are going up and down in a rhythm. God, this is gonna make exploring dungeons a lot of fun. How much would I bet they're gonna be? How much would I bet they're gonna be? Put a character in the near future, who, you know, Hi-Fi Rush style works best if you do hits to the beat. I think that'd be I think that'd be a pretty fun character to play, honestly. Oh, and we're side-scrolling now. Work in progress does not represent the final look of the game. Wow, English is hard. And look, those little guys are falling again, like they're Pikmin. Man, I see this, and all I can think is, man, imagine if Crash Bandicoot had some rhythm platforming segments. I bet that'd be fun as hell. Well, I say fun as hell, but Crash Bandicoot being Crash Bandicoot, sometimes it's so hard it makes us cry. Anybody remember the High Road? Now that looks absolutely promising. Let's see, is there anything else from Wuthering Waves coming up? Like, did Wuthering Waves themselves post anything new? Let's see, Chisa Midnight Podcast. Okay, it's all stuff that we've seen in the trailer, and all stuff that we watched before. So never mind. Let's see, anything new from Genshin? Also, the Star Rail 3.8 live stream is tomorrow. I might have to take a look at that one afterward, because unfortunately, while the live stream is actually going on, I'm not gonna be able to watch the stream itself. Anyway, everybody, I don't think we really have anything else to watch, so I'm gonna go ahead and fire up and go into Zenless 0. We are doing the 2.8 story, so if you need to learn to avoid spoilers, I totally understand. But that being said, let's begin. All right, so as usual, we gotta talk to Wise. So last we left off at Zenless Zone 0. Potential spam, get out of here. So last we left off, we helped Yidhari and Lucia save these people who were cocooned in this unrealistic town. So now we got to see what else is gonna be happening. It's been a while since Senior Shengwang left. By the way, Belle, about that Senior Shengwang who dropped by suddenly last time, did you ever tell her about those illusions we saw in Senior Yate? Wait, why is Wise not voiced? Oh, I guess this is not a voice cutscene? Not yet. I only managed to say hi before she rushed off in a hurry. She made me promise not to tell Shifu about it. Perhaps some kind of secret mission, huh? Besides, what we saw here were just illusions. I don't think we should tell her when we only saw fragments of the full story. Makes sense. Speaking of which, Barry, what's the status of that location we tagged the periodic ether fluctuations?
The spatial fissure has stabilized to a traversable state.
Wait,
Connected area, old mining site.
but Fairy is voiced.
Proceed with investigation within the current stability window.
Okay, so okay, for what I understand, there's been some last minute rights, so there's gonna be missing voice lines. Sarah and Senior Ye both went there.
Sarah used Yidhari's ability to determine the direction she and Senior Ye both went.
Looks like we'll need to investigate that old mining site soon. We can tell Senior Shengwang once we get more info. Yeah, Shifu might made arrangements already. Senior Ye, I hope she's doing alright. However, on that fateful evening when the Exaltus Overseer Mevarak met her end, the storm intertwining with the fates of the Assemblies was already brewing in the depths of Lemnian Hollow. Does the Creator actually exist? Is what you see right in front of you the best proof? The Creator knew your nightmare, knew your fears. They even know that side of you that you've been so carefully hiding. Why keep running from who you really are? The Creator has never been stingy with rewards for mortals who help fulfill their grand purpose.
Your dearest wish will be fulfilled by them alone.
My wish.
Yes, buried deep within your nightmares. The thing you fear most. The very thing you stop, no matter what it costs. The one with the most terrifying consequences. Your wish is to stop this scene from ever becoming reality, and the authority granted to me by the Creator can momentarily reduce those fears of yours to nothing. I've merely tempered the onslaught of those nightmares. If you want to sever the connection between your sister and that sword, then the Creator is the only hope for you.
Xiaoguang.
Okay, so while he did still betray us, he's not betraying us for selfish reasons. Perfect timing, Bill. Everyone from the temple went out with Belian today to help the neighbors, so it's just us at Swabian Temple. I was about to ask you to help tidy up the guest room. Next time we see your Xinguang comes by, we could ask if she'd like to stay over. Just then, some pretty lively laughter and chatter came from the outer courtyard. Is the everyone back already? That was quick. Should we go check it out? Go out and see what's happening. Oh, Yishengwang is back already. Whoa, even my wife doesn't know about my secret stash. How'd you figure that out? Though there may be ups and downs, wishes come true in the end. That's basically saying I'll scrape by on my exams. I lost 50 to Dylan to Soldier 11. Yeah, I lost to Rena, which is okay. I like Rena and I use her occasionally, but I hope to get Dylan for my rupture teams. After that, I'm going to say for Yishengwang. You see that light brown hair and pretty red ribbon again? All things in the mortal world are bound by fate. Patience, patience, let me peer into the secrets of heaven. Please help me out, young master. My rooster with the pretty tail's been gone in 3 days already. Could you divine whether a yellow weasel spirit might have taken him? This is the Jun as when, Jun stands for the rooster. It also means to enter. Are you in game? Oh, yeah. I forgot to change the category again, didn't I? When did Senior Shinguang arrive? That tone. It kind of reminds me of Yizhuan Shifu. Is she divining for people? Let's see. I can? Oh, could you please? Thank you. Is that so? But he's already quite old. Huh? Now don't you worry, the young master here knows her stuff. Don't let the young face fool you. She's got real skills. Like just the other day, a delivery truck from Good Goods came rattling down the road, and the back door flew clean open. What's the game? Zenless Zone 0. Then this little Shifu strolls by, gives a wave, and whoosh! Everything pops right back in. Back then, nobody even knew she was a Swabian Temple's acting. Thank you, Shadow. Just lending a hand. I'm glad no one got hurt. That's all that matters. Miss, my kite string broke and it flew so far away. It's gone. Will it ever come back on its own? Well, look here, little one. The fortune slip says, where lofty trees meet the wind, a single thread of fate is quietly woven. Your kite didn't just fly away, it helped connect your wish to the stars above. When you grow up and you're as tall as those trees outside, you'll be able to reach up and catch both your kite and your wish again. Senior, what are you up to right now? The once chatty acting temple master freezes at the sound. A flicker of a caught red-handed embarrassment flashes in her eyes. Junior? Oh, you were here. Today, the weather is nice today. What I mean is, Junior, you're here. When divining, solemnity comes first. So you should address me as acting temple master. Got it? Acting temple master. Yes, everyone. My junior is here to remind us that everyone's auspicious hour has passed. The heavenly sides have dimmed. It's no longer suitable to divine further. That's all for today. Should any troubles arise, you're always welcome to visit Swabian Temple. Junior, there's something important I need to tell you. Come with me for a moment. Trying to keep her cool, Senior walks off to the side, but seriously begging you to hurry up and follow her. Whew, that was close. Almost blew our cover there. Thanks for playing along. Looks like Balion's intel still needs some work. Acting Temple Master? Senior Sungguang. About that Acting Temple Master title, and that bang will back you up. That's Balion, right? The one who secretly snuck down from Yunquei Summit to train at Phylum Heights? Heh, we thought Swabian Temple was unattended today. Since Shifu and Senior Fufu aren't around either, if someone comes for divination, I'm the most senior disciple here. So, I just took over for a bit, you know? The other day, I was hanging around Waifei Peninsula when I ran into our little Balion. We both nearly jumped out of our skins, thinking the other had been sent to drag us back to Yunquei Summit. So you also stuck down the mountain, Senior? Last time it was so brief that we didn't get to chat properly. Why did you stay down the mountain, Senior? Well, for certain reasons, I'm not exactly allowed to leave UK Summit as I please. Shifu had me in seclusion training for ages. It was so boring I could scream. Just after I came out of seclusion, I heard Shifu had to head into the city for something important. My brother and Senior Fufu probably went out with him too, right? Talk about perfect timing. Her brother, she means Ye, right? Senior Shinguang's brother, that must be Senior Ye. Sounds like she still doesn't know what happened. Telling her now would only ruin her mood. I'll find a better time later. I heard all my dragons were here. Yep, I'm here, Bean. Oh, Bean. I managed to pull my cousin in Genshin. I had to go to Soft Pity and use my guarantee, but I got him. Now I'm going all in and saving for Columbina. Because I got one Yehoda as well, so I'm pretty happy. Stuff like foiling the Exaltus conspiracies, resolving Trices in the Hollows, just hearing it all got my blood pumping. Oh, also, can we get a shout out for Butterbean VT, please? Another one of my mods, and a fellow gacha game enjoyer, and a fellow waifu appreciator. But then my grand adventure hit a teeny tiny problem. I kind of ran out of adventure funds. I left in such a rush that I didn't bring enough with me. Just when Belian and I were at our wits' end, I'm skipping this patch. There's something I want, and it's not Columbina. Oh? What? Is it Alice, Butterbean?
That was you, Junior Belle. You're my life.
Oh, there we are. She's voiced again.
The only person I can depend on in Wi-Fi now.
So there's gonna be some voice lines missing, everybody. And from what I'm reading, nope, but she is on the list. What is it you want then, Bean? But if it's leak territory though, could you DM it to me? I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want any of us to get in trouble. What was I gonna say? Oh, right. So from what I understand, there's gonna be voice lines missing from this patch, but it's not very widespread. I'm playing this patch in Chinese. This is the only language not affected. Wait, so even the Japanese and Korean dubs are affected right now? Please, you're the only one I'm close to here. You'll take us in, right? Pretty please? Take you in? You're making it sound too formal, senior. Slavian's a Yinkoi Summit outpost. Naturally, it's your home too. If you move in, things will only get livelier. Of course, we'd love to have you here. So from what I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, like there's nothing going on like there was with the quote-unquote strike last year. From what I understand, there's mainly missing voice lines because of some last-minute writing changes, so they didn't have time to record the voice lines before the patch went live. Or at least, that's what I understand. My brother Wise and I both live here. If there are other disciples around too, if you ever need anything, we could always help out. Wait, is there a way to change the language? Nope, I can't do it in the cutscene. I'll change it to Chinese after we're here, because I can't be reading it the whole time, you know? Perfect. But now that you mention it, I do have one teeny tiny little favor to ask. Go ahead and ask away, senior.
First,
Oh,
call me Senior a few more times. I'm enjoying it.
she is so cute.
Huh? You don't want to?
Sure, no problem. Senior Shunguang?
Yay! Well, I never get tired of hearing Senior, but given the situation,
Oh, Bean, so can we expect patchy voice work throughout the entire patch? Or is it just in the beginning, like a lot of people are saying?
just call me Xiao Guang for now.
Check
My
DMs?
brother and
Okay.
Shifu call me that. And can I just call you by your name?
Oh. Okay, honestly, I see what you're saying, Bean, and that's a valid reason to wait. Patchy? Oh, so it's throughout the whole patch there's patchy voice work. That's unfortunate. But at least it's not for reasons, but at least for as far as I know, it's not as reasons like the quote-unquote strike last year. Oh, and about who I am, could you keep it a secret for the others for now? It took a lot for you to sneak down here. If word gets out, Shifu will know in no time and have me dragged back up the mountain. Yijuan Shifu.
Yishuan Shifu's usually so carefree. I didn't expect her to be so protective.
Yeah, because honestly, if there were reasons like the ones I just mentioned, some characters would be completely muted instead of just muted here and there. But yeah, from what I understand, it's like last minute writing changes, which is unfortunate, but we'll make do. I promise. If anyone asks, I'll just say, you're my friend who admires Zuko's summit way of training. They haven't seen you here before, so it'll be fine. Awesome. You're the best, Junior Belle. It's settled then. Don't worry. While Shifu's away, if anything happens during our ventures, your senior will protect you with everything she's got. This is my first time being a senior. It's so fun and satisfying. As Xiao Guang speaks, you hear a voice calling for help from the door. I need an Uma Musume Kurai. Wait, an Uma Musume Kurai? Like an Uma Musume version of me? Is that what you're saying? The old mining site. What happened? Some of my fellow workers and one of Banyue Shifu's apprentices are trapped there by the miasma.
What are miners doing there? Isn't Porsa Lumex under a work stoppage order? As far as I know, the acting manager is definitely supposed
no,
to
silly.
be enforcing that.
Never mind. I did a stupid. I realize what you're saying now.
Not technically a production zone. The place had been mined out and abandoned. They started shutting it down years ago. That shutdown was interrupted by the miasma disaster.
Oh, I forgot the
a decade
comma.
back.
Oh,
Hardly
yeah, I
anyone
guess that's
from
what threw me
their
off.
families made it out alive. They left their equipment behind, and the mine faded from public memory. But lately, people have been saying the miasma's thinned out, almost like an ebbing tide. Which got some clueless, promotion-hungry manager thinking it would be a great idea to send a team in and see if they couldn't start things up again. A few miners who had survived the disaster wanted to go back and pick up some keepsakes, so they volunteered to join the team. And now look at the mess we're in. That apprentice was supposed to be their muscle, but he hasn't made it back either.
Of course, Lumix has already managed to rescue a few, but no one knows how long it'll take to get the rest out. I couldn't get in touch with Banya Shifu, and the helpers Force Lumix sent didn't exactly put my mind at ease. So I can't ask for help for you masters at Swabian Temple. Don't worry, Mr. Zhao. Please lead the way. I'll go with you right now. I'll go with you too.
The old mining site? That's exactly where Sarah and Senior Ye went. Perfect. I can investigate, get some solid leads, then tell Xiao Guang about it.
And me too, Xiao Guang. Mister, we got a few things to discuss and prepare first. Can you share the location with us? We'll head over right after. Thank you. Thank you so much. I need to hurry back to help now. I'll be counting on you both. After leaving the details, the miner rushes off in a hurry. Right, you've seen some of the Hoyo Fair animations before, right? I guess I have. Why do you ask? Belle, you looked like you wanted to say something earlier. Saving a few people trapped in a hollow is a piece of cake for me. Trust me, I can handle it alone. You stay here, keep Swabian Temple safe. I'll be quick, in and out, I promise. I couldn't bring it up earlier.
I couldn't say it back there, but you've been in seclusion all this time, so I guess Shifu and the others haven't had a chance to tell you. The truth is, before we came to Waifei Peninsula, we didn't just run a video.
Have you seen the
store.
one I just DM'd you?
My brother and I
1 second.
have another job.
I haven't seen that yet. We're already pretty deep. We're already into the story as of right now. So I think what I'll do is I'll watch it before we stream on Saturday.
We also take on commissions as proxies.
Proxies! So that's your specialty. No wonder Shifu, who
I haven't seen that one yet, though, Bean. Thank you.
made an exception for you two. That means, well, we could actually.
Yep, we could head into the hollow to save those people. You looked really worried just now. We just gotta let my brother know about the situation first.
Yeah. Helping those in danger is part of what it means to be a disciple of Yunkwei Summit. Besides, my brother and I actually go way back with Banyue Shifu. It's been years since we last spoke, but he really looked after us before. If his apprentice is in trouble, I can't just stand by and do nothing.
So you know Banwei Shifu too.
So you know Banwei Shifu too? He's helped us out a lot before. Let me try to contact him now.
You try to reach Banwei Shifu, but there's no reply, so you decide to tell Wise about the situation first. Also, I'm curious to know why Banwei Shifu, why his faction is Krampus instead of Swabian Temple.
Master, Banya is currently inside Lemnian Hollow and cannot be reached at this time.
If he's in the Hollow, he probably already knows about this situation.
He says Banwei Shifu is in the Hollow. Maybe he already knows about the trapped miners and his apprentice.
Sorry, may I ask who Fairy is?
I am Fairy, a Type 3 general-purpose AI equipped with total sequential integration. I am also Master's supreme assistant, the most versatile companion for holo navigation, data processing, and life management. Last but not least, when Master makes questionable decisions, I offer a modest spark of wisdom to keep things on track. Hello, Miss Ye Shunguang. I have forwarded your lifestyle preference analysis report to Second Assistant, that is, the Master's rather clumsy brother, as an important reference for arranging your guest room.
Hey.
Miss Xiaoguang, if you're curious about Master's little secrets, such as how many snacks they've been secretly hoarding, whether they talk in their sleep, or which hand they squeeze first when they get nervous, I can also provide you with a report of equal depth. After reading it, you'll understand.
Dang, Fairy is throwing Wise under the bus.
79% as well as I do.
Fairy, maybe we should talk about that later.
Actually, throwing both of us under the bus.
Thank you, Fairy, but I think I'll try getting to know Belle on my own. It's more fun to discover things little by little. I'll leave the Hollow Rescue and the guest room arrangements in your capable hands.
Understood, Miss Xiaoguang. I respect your spirit of discovery, and I look forward to building a peaceful life at Swabian Temple with you.
I guess Fairy can be considerate once in a blue moon. All right, back to the matter at hand.
Belle, you and Xiaoguang should head back first to get ready to go to the Hollow. I'll set up the HDD to support you. Leave it to us.
All right, the first team up between Phaethon and Xiaoguang begins now.
Phaethon? Wow, so you're the legendary proxy I heard talking about a few days ago. Sorry. Save fuel comes first. We gotta focus on lemons!
Lemons them has brought their community to the Void Legion. Welcome in Raiders.
Let's see, Lemons, how are you? So good to see you, friend. Let's see, what were you playing? Again? Wait, Bean, what happened? What do you mean again? Let's see, you're playing Persona 3 Reload. Why does it ever take me to where Lemons raids? Oh, I see. But yeah, Lemons, how was Persona 3 Reload? I've heard good things about it. So slight confession time though, everybody. I have not played a Persona game yet. I've been meaning to, but I just never got around to it. But yeah, I've heard good things about, Persona 3 Reload. I've heard great things about Persona 5. And then, of course, I've heard good things about Persona 4 Golden as well. Honestly, it's so good and I'm in love with it. Okay, I'll definitely have to check it out at some point. Between the three though, which one should I check out first? Between 3, 4, and 5. But if anybody came with Lemon's Raid and is Persona 3 Reload. Okay, but if anybody came with Lemon's Raid and does not know who I am, my name is Karai, and I am a Void Dragon VTuber who loves heavy metal, video games, anime, and cosplay. I mostly play JRPGs, gacha games, and Souls-likes, but I play just about anything. Well, today we're playing Zenless Zone 0 2.4. And I am still currently trying to get Dial in. I am guaranteed and I'm close to pity, so hopefully we'll get her soon. I'm gonna snooze the ads because we just got raided and I would hate for our new friends to get hit by ads right away. I am biased though since 3 was my first Persona game. Honestly, that's totally fair. I know people who are the same way with the Final Fantasy franchise. Like, there's some people who recommend 7 first. A lot of people recommend 10 first. I mean, that's the good thing about a lot of JRPG series, such as Persona, Final Fantasy, and the Tales series, is for the most part they're not sequential, so you don't gotta play them in order. Barry has a preliminary grasp of the situation there. Some people proposed to Lumix have been rescued, but their manager, one of the miners, and Shifu's disciple are still missing. I think Persona 3 Reload is a good start, because Persona 4 Golden is similar, and Persona 5 is the same again, but even more. So, in this case, are you saying I should just play them in order? I have to dedicate a lot of time to these games because I've seen speed runs of the Persona games that are hours long. Let's go. Like, you know your game is long when a speed run is hours long.
Huh? Were there always flowers like these in the hollow?
I think I've seen flowers like these before. And they don't seem to show any signs of miasma corruption either. That ties back to what old Zhao mentioned earlier. Miasma in Lemnian Hollow seems to be receding like an ebbing tide.
But yeah, Lemons, how are you doing? And what? And are there any other games that you've been getting into lately, or is there anything coming up that you're looking forward to?
Maybe this is one of the signs that the miasma is getting weaker. Places once swallowed by it are starting to show traces of life again.
No order. 3, 4, and 5 are standalone, but share the same universe. Persona 3 takes place in 2009. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Is that so?
But they're not completely sequential.
I've seen
That makes
these
sense.
white flowers before. A long time ago.
I need to finish Clear Obscure,
Where
Hi-Fi
was
Rush, so I don't
it?
have time for new things. That's totally fair. I still gotta find time to go back and unlock the platinum trophy for God of War Ragnarok. Hey Gangam, how are you? And I'm in a Minecraft phase. Have you done any more hardcore Minecraft lately? Because I know you streamed that for quite a while.
Never mind. That doesn't matter now. Let's keep going.
And God, I haven't played Minecraft in a long time. I keep saying that.
Let's use disintegration to clear the obstacle.
I started a new one recently. Let's go.
Someone's calling for help. Over there. Request received, dear. I'm
Oh, hey, Dylan. I swear, the facial animations in this game.
Leave a 5-star review for today and delete any prior complaints or negative comments. Otherwise...
She's so cute.
You'll make sure I get back safe, right? You have to understand how important I am to this operation. If I can't submit the mine reactivation safety report...
Please kindly shut that little mouth of yours. I almost envy how blissfully clueless you are. After causing this mess, you don't even realize it. How does that saying go? Don't put your foot in your mouth.
Causing a mess? What do you mean?
Reasoning with a reckless fool isn't in my job description. I'm only here to deal with a customer complaint you filed a few days ago. Who knew you'd run off somewhere this dangerous?
So I know it's not exactly the same, but the way Dylan's arm, arms and legs go through the portal and enlarge to attack enemies, it kind of reminds me of what Bayonetta does with her hair.
Finding the quickest and most efficient fix for every complaint. That's the mission of our TOPS cross-department customer service center. Just think of me as your preschooler's self-service guide. Want me to switch to the kitty navigation mode while I'm at it?
You?
She is roasting him. Dylan, we meet again.
Hey, Dylan, we meet again. What's TOPS Cross-Department Customer Service Center? Weren't you with Krampus?
Shh, times are tough. Gotta keep a few side gigs to stay afloat. And judging by that look, you didn't come here for sightseeing either, huh?
Well, I will say the 3 Persona games each have a theme. Persona 3 is death, Persona 4 is truth, and Persona 5 is rebellion. Okay, yeah. In the limited playthroughs that I saw of each game, I could definitely see that. Especially the Persona 5 being the rebellion one. How many teachers and administrative figures have I make up the bosses in the game? Well, part of their subconscious, I should say, because I know how it works.
We heard people are trapped here. My friend and I came to help. If you're also
Hang on, let me
here to
snooze the
rescue
ads
people,
again.
Why not join us? It'll be safer that way.
Me? Oh, I'm just an unlucky call center operator who came chasing down a customer complaint. But hey, since we're all friends here, I'd be glad to help if you promise to leave me some good reviews so I can hit my quota today.
Honestly, valid.
Oops. There I go, running my mouth again. As soon as I say yes to something, trouble pops right up.
A few more ethereals emerge nearby, so you tell the manager you rescued to take cover.
Judging by the way you fight, you're from Yunquay Summit, aren't you? What? Yunquay Summit? No, no way!
Oh, so real quick, everybody, I need to let the ads run so that pre-rolls don't pop up for newcomers. But we'll be right back, and we'll continue the story when we return. All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's continue the story, shall we? Also, everybody, I might end stream a little bit early today, because there is a VR chat event that I kind of want to go to, but we'll see. This is awful. This is the rescue team. Get me out of here first. Are there any more survivors ahead? How am I supposed to know? Just get me out of here for. Ow, my whole body hurts so bad. You organize this startup event or whatever it is, and you don't know how many people there are. I've arranged for someone to escort you out. If you keep trying to mess around, I can't guarantee the coordinates I leave behind will be accurate. There's also a minor and a young man. Saving lives comes first. Okay, that doesn't look good. You're here to save us, right? I'm fine. I'm not badly hurt, but you need to help that young man. Quick. Young man? Right there. Look down and you'll see. The kind-hearted young disciple from Bindway Shifu's martial arts school came with us, doing his best to keep us safe. He tried to help me, but ended up getting stuck at the bottom of this cliff. The mass was so thick down there, I don't go down any lower. All I could do is wait here. Don't worry. We'll find a way. Thank you. I'll leave it all to you guys.
The Exaltists were wiped out. Why are these things still here?
The Exaltists? I thought the Defense Force wiped them all out. Didn't expect to see stragglers here.
Surprise!
Leaving loose ends like that isn't a good habit. Seems like this place has got more uninvited guests than I thought. You there! Speak up! What are you doing here?
Bunch of snot-nosed brats.
You?
After being ignored, Xiaoguan looks a bit flustered.
Talk now, or we'll stop being nice.
You are ignored again.
Listen, friends, that's not how you interrogate someone. He's got the right to keep his mouth shut, you know? That's fine. He can stay quiet. But if he can't show his worth, we can always hand him over to the Defense Force. Hey, you. I've heard that some folks in the Defense Force hate your kind with a passion. If you end up in their hands, by the time you're ready to talk, they might not be in the mood to listen. Right now, you're basically an employee trying to pay off your boss's debts after the company's already gone under. No matter how you look at it, you're the one taking the loss.
All right, I'll tell you. Just don't tell him I said it. Acting all ready to die a minute ago. What y'all acting all ready to die a minute ago? Giving up already. I've had enough of living every day in fear. It's all because Lady Sarah suddenly decided we have to go searching for some ancient array. Of course it's Sarah.
Of course it's Sarah. What kind of ancient array?
I'm not gonna lie, I've got no idea. We've been running around like headless chickens for days, no clue what we're even looking for. She just said to keep an eye out for anything that looked like it was hundreds of years old or didn't belong here. Honestly, I don't think she even knows what she's looking for herself. What rotten luck. I thought joining the Exaltus would turn my life around, but not long after I signed up, the Overseer died. And now I'm just running and hiding, living in fear. You know what? Just hand me over to the Defense Force already. I'm done.
Don't give up hope. You can still turn a new leaf and start over.
Start over? The only ones starting over are the sacrifices Lady Sarah reverted back.
Wait, sacrifices reverted? What do you mean?
Yeah, what does he mean?
Oh, that's complicated. After Overseer Mevarok died, the Creator gave Lady Sarah some kind of power. I saw it with my own eyes. She turned several sacrifices back to normal. No trace of corruption at all.
What?
She called it, return to the origin.
In the visions, Senior Ye said Sarah freed him from his nightmares.
In the visions, Senior Ye said Sarah freed him from his nightmares. She must have used the same power.
Stuff like that's way above my pay grade. But ever since Lady Sarah inherited the Creator's authority, she's gotten more and more mysterious. No one knows what she's up to. The only one still tagging along with her is that gloomy guy.
Who's she with?
Could it be?
Oh no. Could that be?
Master, your heart rate just spiked to 140 BPM. That's caught red-handed stress levels. Your brainwaves are showing intense activity in the panic topic change zone. If you try to change the subject now, your pitch will rise by 15% and your speech speed by 40%. Credibility predicted to drop below baseline.
Belle?
We should prioritize saving people. How about we just restrain him for now and question him after?
Yeah. What matters now is finding the trapped people. I'll hold
That's
him
right.
in
We never
place
told
for
her
the
that
time being.
that her brother is missing, potentially a betrayer.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Silent smile lingers, faint, knowing, but she doesn't oppose her decision.
The path is blocked by rubble.
The huge boulders blocking the tracks, with what appears to be flammable ore scattered around. Maybe you can just try using disintegration to just detonate the flammable ore. You don't have enough flammable ore here, but that minecart over there is packed with it. All right. So we're basically setting off a natural bomb.
Looks like we need to
Pull the lever, Crunk.
Then we need to push the minecart to the rubble, right?
Fire in the hole.
The trapped person should be inside.
Better use disintegration again.
I'm guessing I can't go that way.
Thanks for saving me back there. I'm Ningtian. How should I address you all?
Rep 2493. Dylan here. No need to thank me. Though, if you really want to, feel free to hop on the TOPS website, navigate to the bottom right corner, and click Contact Us to send a nice little thank you email.
Dylan and her freaking positive reviews.
The title too dramatic, though, or the system might flag it as spam. Something like commendation. Perfect service from Cross Department Rep 2493 would be perfect. What do you think?
My friend here was just joking. She works at Tops. Just call her Dylan. I'm Belle, disciple of Yunque Summit, now training at Swabian Temple. This is my friend Xiaoguang. She's a mystic too. And this is my assistant Eos. We heard people were trapped in the miasma here, so we came to help.
I see. It's rather embarrassing to admit, but some miners had asked Shifu for help, saying they needed protection while recovering valuables in this area. Shifu happened to be away at the time, so when I heard the miasma and Lemnian Hollow was receding, I thought maybe I could handle this myself. After all, I've trained under him for some time now.
Bit off a little bit more than you could chew, though.
But I underestimated how dangerous it was. I got separated from the miners and ended up trapped here myself.
The Shifu you mentioned. Was it Ban Yue Shifu?
Yes. Do you know him?
Of course we know him.
We do! Not long ago, he helped me and my companions get through some big trouble. Helping his disciple now is the least I can do.
I see. What a coincidence. It's not safe here. We should go. The hollow's unpredictable. Please, be careful.
Wait, what's Zhao doing up there?
I'm not very skilled, but I'll do my best not to slow you down.
More of those annoying creatures! Our time playing hooky is valuable too. It never ends! I'll handle you all at once! I'm right here! After hearing countless voices of the dead, why not listen to your inner voice?
That can only be one person. It's Banwei. Now that's what I call an entrance.
Banyu Shifu always shows up right on time.
Not, I am here.
Okay, he's got a bit of rotation that's a little bit hard to figure out.
There are more evil creatures lurking over there.
Okay, so he's pretty cool, but I don't think I'll be pulling for him. His playstyle is a little bit confusing for me.
As I thought, there's more of them.
It is no issue. He is not much of a threat. Keep yourselves safe. Don't overdo it. End this hatred. Is everyone okay?
Shifu.
Thanks for stepping in, Banyu Shifu. We feel much safer with you here.
Thank you for helping out.
Miss Dylan, your aura seemed shaky when I arrived. Is there something on your mind?
Nothing. I was just distracted.
Sorry, Shifu. I acted rashly. I thought I could save people, but I only ended up putting everyone at risk.
Don't do it again. Tomorrow morning you owe me 300 strikes on the practice dummy.
Okay, so he's a bit disciplinary, but...
Yes, Shifu!
I've told you before, your fists must be able to defend yourself before they can save others. Compassion only counts if it's as solid as your punch. Rendering assistance beyond your strength is a second disaster. You reached for the drowning and became the stone pulling them down.
Yes, Shifu. I'll remember this, and accept my due punishment when we return.
Banyue Shifu is usually so humble and easygoing. Who would have thought he'd be such a strict teacher? Very different from Yishuan Shifu.
Banyue Shifu, do you still remember me?
Yes, Xiaoguang. I saw you when I arrived. But when facing an enemy, all distractions must be put aside.
Right. Facing an enemy is like holding water in your hands. One crack and it all spills. That's why, no matter how strong or weak your opponent is, you must give full focus. That's something my brother and I learned from you when we were little.
It has been some time since I've seen you last. You've grown taller, and your heart is as bright as ever.
Wait, Xiaoguang, were you Banyue Shifu's disciple?
Oh, I don't consider myself worthy of being called a true master. I only showed Xiaoguang and her brother a few basic moves before they went to train with Yishuan Shifu. Now I just run a martial arts school, teaching people how to fend for themselves. That's all.
That makes sense.
You're far more than that.
You're a disciple of Yishuan Shifu from Yunquei Summit. I've heard your sect is full of gifted mystics. It's an honor to meet you.
Oh, Yunquei Summit. When we were fighting earlier, I couldn't help noticing your sword case. It looks very interesting. Ye Shunguang of Yunquei Summit. Inside that case must be the Qingming sword, right?
The Qingming sword? Xiaoguang, you... Then that means...
Why are you looking at me like that?
Yishuan Shifu told me about the side effects of the Qingming sword. You just did all that fighting. Are you feeling all right? This is all my fault. I shouldn't have let you come with me on this rescue
that's
mission
right.
without knowing the full story first.
Hey, relax. See? I'm fine. Shifu must have told you all the scary rumors about this sword, but probably didn't mention the sword case, huh? Don't worry. This case is something Shifu crafted after years of research. It keeps me safe from the sword's price.
I have a feeling that something's gonna happen to that case, either this patch or the next patch, though.
I can channel the case to defend myself. As long as I don't break the seal and draw the blade itself, there's nothing to worry about.
Really?
It's true. If you don't believe me, you can ask Banyue.
Yes, that is
Oops.
what Yishuan Shifu has explained.
Oh, you scared me. I thought my recklessness had put you in danger.
Even so, Xiaoguang, you should always be cautious.
Yes, I will. Please relax. Shifu had me train in seclusion over and over to reinforce the effects of the case. Otherwise, I wouldn't be standing here in one piece right now. Speaking of which, I have a small favor to ask. Please keep my presence in Wi-Fi Peninsula a secret.
Did you sneak down here?
Yes? But this isn't the place to talk. Let's leave this place first, and then I'll explain everything to you.
Oh, my. Sorry to interrupt. I stepped out for a moment only to witness a touching reunion, but my supervisor's probably about to show up. I've got some things to take care of, so I'll head out and let you enjoy your reunion.
Thank you so much for today, Dylan.
Getting you all into my debt's gotta be a pretty solid performance boost, huh? Don't forget to leave me a good review, everyone!
Dylan's petite figure gradually fades from sight.
Shifu, we've rescued everyone who was trapped. So, shall we?
Yes, let's head out.
The sound of everyone's footsteps fades into the distance, but Dylan, who left earlier, returns the way she came, knowing its slightly mischievous smile on her face. At this moment, Dylan hears some unusual voices of the seas come from up ahead. No. No. Hey, sorry, I beg you, have mercy. Please. Why? Why? Like Yi Xinghua. You think he's truly the devoted one? You knew it all along. You knew that he... The pleas for mercy come to an abrupt end. Oops, looks like I've stumbled upon some secrets again. The mission comes first. Let's wait and see how things play out.
Next up, we're off to see that impatient supervisor. How does it feel to play the role of a warm-hearted person? I'm not warm-hearted. Just trying to get some good reviews to boost my performance. And helping out my new friends along the way. You're really getting into it. As your colleague, I would like to remind you not to forget about the task. The task? Do you mean from Tops or the boss? You're a cunning one. As Krampus's judge, whose orders do you truly follow? Whose will do you carry out? Can there be any other answer? I'm just joking. You're always so strict, Senior Zhao. I'll retrieve that thing myself. So, did my kind-hearted senior come all this way to lend me a hand? Lend you a hand? Even as colleagues, there has to be some sort of exchange. Since the boss allows my code of conduct, I won't act without the chance of receiving something in return. Just as I expected. Don't worry. I don't intend to owe you a favor so lightly. After all, you are a meat-eating rabbit, Senior Zhao. Good. You understand. If you mess up your mission, cleaning it up will cost extra. You'd better start soon to avoid complications. I have no intention of giving up my own target, but I'll have to wait a little longer. Wait for what? Don't forget, when I checked its operation logs, I confirmed. It's the Purge Unit Type 0. Or in other words, the killing machine designed to suppress miasma. Haven't you also visited the place where Tops deployed it all those years ago and confirmed the truth, as you call it?
At these words, Dylan lowers her gaze, and smile vanishes entirely. The scent of blood fills her mind, her gaze sinking into a cold, scrutinizing stare. Dylan slowly walks through the stretch of long, silent ruins within Lemnian Hollow alone. The silent rubble echoes with endless resentment and wailing in her ears. Hi, Zen. How are you? I need Shugwang Senpai to come home. Yeah, I need Ye Xinguang as well. Also, let me give a shout out to Zen. Da 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 da. There we go. How you doing, Zen? So good to see you. But everybody, please go check out Zen. He's a VTuber who owns his own cafe and plays a lot of fighting games, action games, and occasional horror games. But you didn't hear that last one from me. I'm tired, just trying to survive work till weekend. You got this, Zen. You can do this. Dying screams pierce their eardrums, like shards of glass scraping against their nerves. A blast erupts amid the chaos, tinged with the smell of rust, and the sharp curse crashes to the ground, gouging a searing hole in her mind. Thick, viscous wails flow forward, and the halved words severed by slaughter, like barbed anchors, drive deep into the listener's eardrums. When she closes her eyes, the voices of the dead clamp around her throat, turning into bruises that coil and spread until the sole listener seems to taste the blood in her own throat. Drawing herself away from the recent memories, she lifts her eyes again, and the coldness that once rolled in Dialing's gaze is gone.
Don't worry. I'm not questioning the accuracy of your information, Senior Zhao. It's just that there's yet another thing to chase down. What is it? Earlier in the hollow, did you hear any strange sounds? Hearing the dying voices of people inside the hollow. Your ability certainly expands Krampus's intel network. The boss will use anyone as long as it benefits Krampus, and I've got no objections to that. But tell me, are you showing off your ability in front of me right now? Ow. Kinda hurts that my favorite senior is being so defensive with me. I'm not talking about the voices of the dead. It's my own voice. Huh? Your own voice? Mm-hmm. That's why I find it so interesting. Hearing strange sounds in the hollow isn't anything unusual for me. But hearing my own voice, that's a first. Could it be that I actually died a long time ago and forgot about it? And what stands before you now is nothing but a shadowless ghost. You should cut back on these lame jokes while you're on duty. I'll look into what you mentioned. Just remember, stay focused on the main mission.
No problem. By the way, that poor Slovak's idiot I saved, what are you planning to do with him?
Saving him did make your entrance more believable, but anyone who takes credit for acting on their own is always unpredictable.
Fair enough.
And I don't like that kind of unpredictability.
After leaving the hollow with Banyue Shifu and the others, Zhao Guang tells them everything that had happened. I finally managed to finish training in seclusion, only to find that Shifu, my brother, Senior Fufu, and Senior Pam all the way away from the temple. I was so bored.
Since I haven't been back here for so many years, I wanted to come and see it for myself. I thought, if it were you, you'd understand.
Fine. For now, Ishwan Shifu won't hear anything from me.
Really?
But you have to promise me that you won't put yourself in danger or use the Qingming sword. During the investigation, wherever you go, I'll go with you.
Banyue Shifu, you are the best! I promise!
By the way, what should we do with the Exalted?
I returned. Hi, Zen. Welcome back, Bean.
Over to the defense force, or
we can question him a bit more first. But before that, Xiao Guang, there's something I need to tell you.
Those assholes just had to put a cool-ass mecha between two waifus, right?
I have something I want to ask you, too. Since you spoke first, you go ahead.
Actually, Senior Ye, he didn't leave with Yizhuan Shifu and the others. He tells Zhiguang what you hid from her. Phew. I was gonna ask whether you've been keeping something important from me. You look so nervous just now. I didn't expect it to be about my brother. Sure, I could be a little reckless at all, but my brother has always been discreet and level-headed. If he made a choice like that, there must be more to it than it seems. Since you're already looking for his whereabouts, let's go together and get to the bottom of this.
Sure, Yuan has always been careful in what he does, but in case something has gone wrong this time, I'll help you with the investigation.
So, you're not angry?
At first, I was a bit angry when I sensed you were hiding something from me. But I'm also relieved you didn't continue to keep it from me.
I'm sorry, Xiaoguang. My brother and I were hesitant at first, but based on the information we have now, you deserve to know.
And I'm not gonna lie though, Bindway kind of reminds me of a fusion. Kind of reminds me of a fusion between Zenyatta and Ramatra, both from Overwatch.
I understand. You were just worried I might act recklessly. But don't worry, I promise from now on, no more going behind your back. Please promise me you won't hide anything from me anymore, okay?
All right, I promise. Pinky swear.
Pinky swear! Now, let's ask the others for more information.
Yaguang's expression returns to normal as she turns to the captured Exaltus. If Ram and Zenyatta fuse into a being voiced by All Might. Yeah, true. By the way, who is Bindway's
from Yunquay Summit?
voice actor? It's not Chris Sabat, is it?
Yes, that's him. Just some outsider who defected halfway through, yet Lady Sarah trusts him more than any of us.
Defected? Why did he defect? Do you know?
Oh, it is him? Okay.
To meet the creator, of course.
Then, what do you need the ancient array for? Aside from searching for the array, are there any other plans?
Lady Sarah got her hands on some old beat-up book. Ever since she brought
That's
it
pretty
back
awesome.
from some market in Phylum Heights, she's been obsessed. She ordered us to search for the array, said it's key to our audience with the creator.
The amount of Armstrong family memes I have made are stupidly funny. Uh-oh. I kind of want to see/hear some of them.
As for anything else, I've got no clue. I'm not that high up the chain. I've been busting my back all this time, never complained, never quit, and still, I'm worse off than some guy who used to be our enemy.
Why would my brother get involved with the Exaltists and take part in such a dangerous mission?
Perhaps he's already secretly contacted Yishuan Shifu and plans to wipe out the remaining Exaltists in one strike.
If that's the case, why would Shifu possibly keep that from me and my seniors?
Or perhaps there's a reason he didn't tell Yishuan Shifu?
In the vision I saw, Senior Ye said he wanted to save someone, and that it was connected to his nightmares. He also said before that he hasn't slept well since returning to Waifei Peninsula. Xiaoguang, do you know anything about this?
Nightmares. Has my brother been having nightmares again? Sorry,
Better ask later.
Xiaoguang seems to have recalled something unpleasant. Better ask her about it later. I was just curious. This info doesn't sound too reliable anyway. Let's focus on something more concrete. Since Sarah was last
Sorry,
seen
I was
at the
reaching for
porcelain
something.
market, let's start from there.
I can come along tomorrow and help you all ask around. Consider it my way of thanking you. I want to be the one to hand these Exaltus remnants over to the defense force.
That's fine by me.
okay. Thank you, Ningqian.
A moment later, after parting with everyone, Ning Chen doesn't hand over the person to the defense force as promised. Get out of here. Go far away and find yourself a new life. You're letting me go? Just who are you? Are you one of Lady Sarah's people? Did she say you'd help me? You were playing like a fool. Did you really think she cared for you? Blade? What's that supposed to mean? That woman, she's too obsessed with the creator. There's no way you can trust her. Looks smart on the surface, but might just be another pawn being played like a fiddle. But I don't think that person will succeed either. They seem to be living for others too. Not worth my sympathy. What earth? Pawn? That person? Someone actually thinks I'm worth trusting. Whatever. Why am I even telling you all this? Just go. Forget about the Exaltus and everything that happened today. No need to thank me. I simply have no choice myself, so I wanted to try giving you another choice. Ningqian's expressions remains unreadable as he watches the stumbling yet light-footed figure disappear into the crowd. And over at Suibyan Temple, after a day of commotion, everything has finally settled to silence. So Banyu Shifu and Xiaoguang knew each other from way back then. Xiaoguang is far stronger than the ordinary person, and now with Banyu Shifu, we should totally be able to guarantee everyone's safety. That'll make things way easier. I'm still worried. Yeah, I get what you're worried about. I mean, look what happened to Yizhuan Shifu's sister and all those sword masters that came before. Having your memories, senses, and even your life drained away, that's way too heavy a price to pay. But since Yizhuan Shifu praised the seal in the sword case, she must have discovered more about the side effects of the Qingming sword. For now, let's just trust in Shifu. From now on, we should be more careful. It's best to avoid letting Xiaoguang get into any dangerous situations where she needs to draw her sword. Hope we can find some new clues. For sure. Alright, Xiaoguang's guest room is all set up. We referenced Fairy's lifestyle preference analysis for it. The other seniors at the temple helped out a lot, along with Belian and Bolian. Go check out Xiaoguang. When we first came to the Suibyan Temple, Senior Ye and the other disciples were super sweet to us. Now it's our turn to treat Xiaoguang to the best. Let's see, I'm just wondering, how far into it are we? Okay, it looks like we're about halfway through. Everyone pitched in to perfect the place. Hope you like it, Xiaoguang. Anything else you need? Wow, you managed to make this place so neat and beautiful in just one day. I really can't thank you all enough. Everything's perfect. I love it. Just call me Senior Xinguang like Junior Bell does. She told me you were really interested in our training at Yunquei Summit. Since we've got this connection, we at Suibyan Temple will naturally show you proper hospitality. Thanks to your Xinguang. Being with everyone makes me feel so much more at ease. It's totally different from traveling alone. Let's see. I heard this place used to be even livelier. It used to be so much better. It'd be so much better if everyone were here. Then you could stay here without worrying. Yeah, Xiaoguang, make yourself home. If there's anything you need, or if you want to go shopping or grab a bite, just ask me your bell. Okay, then this is my little home in Phylum Heights now. You both must be exhausted today, right? Why not get some early rest? After saying goodnight, say your sister Xinguang goes to rest. Everyone's so thoughtful. Too bad I can't reveal my identity right now. Once I find my brother, I'll definitely make a proper apology to all my fellow disciples. Got a tickle in my throat. Everyone's so thoughtful. Too bad I can't you don't worry too much. I'll help you find your brother.
Oh?
I've never doubt my brother's intentions. I'm just worried about his safety, so please help me investigate. You've worked hard today, so go get some rest soon. Good night. Night. See you tomorrow. Let's see, how are we doing on time? Sorry, I had to pop my neck. Okay, we have 21. Why is my voice keep cracking? We have 21 minutes before ads, so we can continue. So, did Xiaoguang like the room? She really likes it. Looks like Fairy also prepared some casual clothes for Xiaoguang on your behalf. When the right opportunity comes, you should ask Xiaoguang to try them on and see if she likes them. Let's make it a surprise for Xiaoguang. Right, but first we need to find out where Senior Ye is. Sarah went to Porcelain Market, and since it's got something to do with some ancient tomes, maybe you and Xiaoguang could go to the antique shop tomorrow and ask around. I'm so curious about that ancient tome. Anyway, let's leave it for tomorrow. Time to get some rest. Meanwhile, on the other side. So this is the side you've been hiding. I bet the people around you never had a clue.
Should I call them adorably oblivious, or applaud your flawless performance?
Facing Sarah's gaze, Yi Xinwan walks out from the shadows, his expression calm. I never intended to hide this power from them. I just never found the right moment to tell them. Ever since I returned to Weifei, the longer I was trapped in that nightmare, the clearer this form became.
Tell me, why is it after you erase my nightmare that I can't hide this form anymore? Though I suppose it makes it easier to move unnoticed.
You should know better than anyone. It's not that I did anything to you. This power has always been the truth you've been suppressing.
I know this has been said about many characters before, but if evil, why hot?
My authority comes from the Creator, so it naturally returns all things to their true state.
Just like what I demonstrated to you before, I made those sacrifices return to their purest state.
Now they're just aimless drifters. Mindless, memoryless, poor, lost things wandering without purpose. Surely by now you understand my goal isn't meaningless destruction. The Creator can reshape the natural order and lay bare the truth itself. They see your suffering, your talent, and feel pity for your plight. Perhaps the power you and your sister share is more similar than you think.
Similar. I would have preferred if that sword had chosen me from the start.
What a good brother. But since the sword chose her, perhaps it also reflects the truth she's been suppressing. All the while, the sword is consuming her. One day, it'll eventually turn her into the coldest blade. The Creator is different. Their power doesn't take, it gives. They can restore her true freedom, completely severing the connection between the sword and your sister, freeing her from its chains. And you will also be freed from the nightmare forever.
If it means saving Xiaoguang, I'll help you awaken this creator of yours. What about you? Why are you helping me? Or should I ask, what is your wish in all this?
I've already answered many times. For true peace. An unbreakable, ever-standing order. I still remember every one of the Creator's words of wisdom from when I was young, when I read them for the first time. Man prides himself on his cage, treating it as if it was order. But their laws are like sandcastles, their principles like spiderwebs, scattered by the slightest breeze. Their existence like a firefly's, extinguished at the slightest touch. But when the Creator's call resounds, there shall be no more extinction, for the seeds of conflict will be erased. No more decay, for the arrow of time shall be stilled. No more suffering, for the restless heart shall be steadied. When they descend, the tongues of those who quarrel shall be frozen, the arms of sword wielders hung in midair, and the hearts of the greedy turned to crystal. Absolute, eternal, unmovable, all coalesced in that clearness. Look at this world, birth and death, love and hatred, power rising and falling, civilizations waxing and waning. Even without the hollows, chaos and disorder would still fester, like maggots feeding on detritus. I've realized that the Creator is the answer that can end all of this.
The answer, huh? I hope you're right. Now, I've told you the location of the array. When are you going to take the next step?
Soon. Just a little longer. That sacrifice, that flawless listener, is guarding this area. The purifying ritual to summon the Creator must go off without a hitch. Power. We need even more power to break through this miserable barrier. I can feel the Creator's decree resonating with my own longing. There, somewhere, a grand, cold, flawless will. So close to us.
The night grows heavy, and deep within Lemon Hollow, something unknown is stirring in the darkness. A mysterious bamboo is there, standing alone in the shadows. Its little hands are clasped together, As if it's praying.
Hold on a little longer. Just a little longer. Very soon, salvation will come.
Night of uproar and secrets silently sinks into the deep darkness. As morning light spills across the land, Soybean Temple welcomes a new day in Ningchuan, who brings news for everyone. I went to Warsaw Market this morning to ask around. Ginger from the antique shop says she remembers seeing that woman in red. She has brought a severely damaged ancient tome to Ginger, saying she wanted to restore it. An ancient tome. I knew it. Not sure yet. Ginger said that since the ancient tome was severely damaged, it was a difficult job. So he recommended to... So he recommended to one of his old customers who's obsessed with collecting antique books, Bargainer Biao. I got his address, so we could try our luck and pay him a visit, but Ginger also said he's met some trouble lately and might not be in the best mood. Let's go ask first. Alright, let's go talk to Bargainer Biao. The atmosphere here somehow doesn't seem very friendly.
Final warning. Everything's in writing. Ownership confirmed. The property must be cleared within 3 days. Tubbs' new business plans don't wait.
My family's ancestral home, passed down for 3 generations, and now it's yours? Those documents, you fabricated them!
Times have changed. It's all about evidence. Not stories. Empty your place within 3 days, or we'll clear it for you. When we clear your place, it won't be gentle. Picture your moldy old books getting crushed by a bulldozer in the land.
Wow, what a bitch.
See what becomes of the things you hold dear.
You bunch of bandits!
The arrogant woman leaves.
Uncle Biao? Are you all right?
All right? I'm doing great. 3 days. They expect me to clear out decades of collection in 3 days.
Sorry to bother you at a time like this, but we have a few questions. Do you recall an ancient tome restoration job from the antique shop?
Gone. It's all gone. They were after the collection, and everything's been taken.
Do you remember what kind of content was recorded in that ancient tome?
What did the person who took it look like? Did they mention where they were going?
Enough! Can't you see I've got bigger problems? I don't care where the tome went. My ancestral home, where I kept my entire collection, is about to be demolished. I ain't got no time for your questions. Go away, all of you!
Sorry to bother you. I'm very sorry.
Jeez, when they said it, when he said he was in a foul mood, he wasn't kidding. Talk about bad timing. Bargainer Biao is pretty beside himself with anger. Now he's in the mood to answer any of our questions. Hey, let me try talking to him alone first to help him calm down. Might take a bit longer, so I apologize for making everyone wait. Oh?
Lost at another crossroads in life? What a coincidence running into you here!
Dial-in? What are you doing here?
Me? I'm, of course, here handling complaints. Top's cross-department customer service center at your service, specialized
Always here
in
to lift the
dealing with
mood.
the toughest, most unreasonable cases. And besides, if you don't want to miss out on something interesting, you've got to keep an eye out. It's tough working at Krampus. You've got to grab every scrap of credit you can to stay off the bottom of the rankings. You freelancers wouldn't get it. Workplace competition is brutal.
Oh, I believe it.
Oh, sounds pretty intense.
Huh? What's with the long faces? What happened?
You briefly tell Dylan about what just happened.
What a coincidence, huh? Your luck came through again today. I'm here to deal with the same issue. Give me a moment. Let me think.
Yes, you should take some time to think this through.
Time for an ice cream break. Wait here and don't wander off.
What?
How can she be so casual about this?
That's what I want to know. Everyone is still exchanging glances by the time Dylan quickly returns, waving something in her hands. All right, it's done. This Barker Biao was quite the interesting fellow. He couldn't possibly be parting without one-of-a-kind books, so instead he gave Sarah a replica. Turns out his cleverness has made things quite convenient for us. So this is the original?
Dylan, how did you manage to get that out of him?
Yeah, Dylan. It's like you cast a spell on him or something.
How did I do that?
Exactly what I did, it will remain a secret. But look, I solved this big trouble for you, got what you wanted, and even managed to save his house in the process.
Counting the last time I helped you rescue people in the Hollow, and the time before that with delivering Master Lumen, it's starting to feel like you owe me a lot of favors, don't you think?
You're right. I don't know how we can repay you.
We didn't realize how much we'd been relying on you. How can we repay you?
All right, just scan here to submit a tip. I'm just kidding. You don't actually think I'd cash in on a crisis, do you? I'm not that type of person. What I actually want is, whatever you're up to next, no matter how interesting or how much of a pain, count me in.
Liv! Thank you so much for the 32-month resub. I appreciate you so much.
Liv Snowflake subscribed to your channel for 32 months.
Let's see. Everybody, please go check out Liv. Liv is a Snow Fox VTuber and a husbando connoisseur. And she plays a lot of the same games that we do and then some. And she's really sweet and a lot of fun to hang out with. I'm doing pretty good though. Thank you for asking. How are you? I might end stream a bit early though because I have a VR chat event tonight.
Huh? That's it?
Yep, it's that simple.
Still ISP problems, so yeah.
It's me playing
I'm sorry, Liv.
today and not seen your
I understand you. I understand it's.
Otherwise...
I understand it's been an issue for you for the past month at least. But come here. I'm so sorry, Liv.
Done deal.
Thank you, Dylan. You're so kind.
Already putting me in the kind person category. Thanks for the compliment.
Of course, Liv. So, Liv, if we ever meet in person, would you be okay with getting a hug for real? Because I kind of want to give you one.
No. Even if you have other motives, your help before in today
I
genuine.
always like to ask before
Right now,
before doing it.
we're walking the same path together, and that's good enough for me.
But yeah, I'm a hugger in real life, but I always like to make sure people are comfortable with it first before I do so.
Sometimes you seem like an innocent little girl, and other times
Excuse me.
you see right through everything.
All right, let's set that aside for now and figure out our next move. Marketer Biao said that this stone is extraordinary. It talks about divine purification and some kind of ancient array that can absorb miasma and suppress evil spirits. Whether it actually worked or not, well, that's another story. Hearing this, Xiaoguang perks up. This is a matter of utmost importance. Now that we have the tome, let's head back to Swabian Temple and discuss it there. Xiaoguang seems to have just remembered something. Should I ask now, or wait until we're alone? You know what the best part is? The second tech that was in my apartment said the thing I already know is a problem on the street cables, and not a problem from my side. Oh, I see. Yeah, that could definitely. That's definitely a problem. The second tech is it? I already know it's a problem on the street cables. Ah, That makes sense. So unfortunate. I don't know what I was gonna say there.
The array that absorbs miasma and
At this point,
people's spirits.
it would be better.
Actually, when
It would be
brother
from
and
my
I were
side, but
kids,
it's not.
We heard bits and pieces from our parents. They seem to know something about it.
Let's see. Who would fix the street cables portion? I wonder. Your parents.
I hadn't really heard Senior Ye mention your parents before.
Also Tex? Gotcha.
Yeah. They passed away when we were very young.
I think it's a specific one. I see.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up something heavy.
It's alright. When you think about it, how many people in New Eridu don't carry the pain of losing someone they love?
Oh, Belle and Wise know that pain very well.
Besides, Mom and Dad were a source of pride for both my brother and me.
Oh, how's it Gacha Gaming? Did you pull any characters? I pulled my cousin in Genshin recently. In Star Rail, I managed to get Cyrene to C1. But then while I was trying to go for C2, I lost by 50-50 to Fuxuan. So, well, the good news is I finally got Fuxuan. I pulled Dylan and ZZZN and Genshin Durin. Yeah, I'm going for Dylan. I'm guaranteed for her right now, and I'm close to pity. And then after that, I'm gonna go for Yixingguang. I got to play Banwei a little bit during the story, and I gotta be honest, as cool as he is, he's not really my place. His playstyle is very confusing to me. She is very strong. Yeah, I mean, she can instantly trigger an ult. That's pretty strong. I mean, that aside. But I'm gonna be going for Yixingguang.
They both knew a bit of mystic arts. They were free spirits, deeply in love, wandering from place to place in their younger years, seeing the world, enjoying the mountains and rivers.
Let's see. I mean, well, it's not a total loss for me though, because I have Evelyn Chevalier and I've got Bernice, so I'm not sure for any fire DPSs. Oh yeah, also Monato, but he's not fully built yet.
Later, they came to Waife, witnessed the dangers of the miasma, and couldn't bear to see the workers in the mine suffer. So they decided to stay and help.
Oh, also I saw the teaser trailer for the 3.0 plate gameplay showcase. Well, PlayStation posted it. Wuthering Waves didn't post it. Of the 3.0 Wuwa patch, and I might pull for the Spectro Pistol Girl, but I forget what she's called.
With everyone's help, they settled in the residential area near the mines. I was born sometime after that. I was too little to remember much. Just a few scattered memories of life back then.
And I'm not sure if I told you this, but earlier in the current patch of Wuwa, I actually won my 50-50 and got Chisa, and then literally zero pity after that, I lost my 50-50 to Calcharo, so now I've got a guarantee to use on whoever I decide to go for.
But whenever I see the look on my brother's face when he talks about those days, I can tell. They must have been happy. Really, really happy. My brother said that before they passed, they were looking for a better way to suppress the miasma, never expecting that the outbreak 10 years ago would take them so suddenly.
Your parents, did they perish in the miasma outbreak at the old mining site 10 years ago?
Yes, it was chaos back then. I was too young to remember clearly. My brother was badly hurt and unconscious. By the time we finally woke up at the rescue, they were already gone. After that, we just scraped by with whatever help we could get. Kind people like Ban Yue Shifu would check in on us every now and then. Not long after, he entrusted us to the care of Yunkwei Summit.
At that time, I heard that Yunkwei Summit was taking in orphans, since I was leading a rootless life, entrusting the important task of caring for 2 children to Yizhuan Shifu was the safer choice. By the way, Shifu, did you also know Xiaoguang's parents?
Shifu,
Oh.
did you also know Xiaoguang's parents?
We had just a few brief encounters. Back then, I would sometimes help out a little in the mining area.
I'm deeply grateful for your care, Banyue Shifu. Belle, do you remember asking me before whether my brother had been having nightmares?
Oh, and for those just coming in, if you didn't see the schedule, I managed to get my gaming PC's mic to communicate to my stream PC, which means VR chat streams are coming back.
After our parents passed, and before we went to Yinquai Summit, my brother would often have nightmares of our parents being killed by a monstrous figure in the miasma. After we settled at Yinquai Summit, with Shifu and the others by our side, those nightmares gradually subsided.
They come into Wi-Fi.
Could it be that coming back to Wi-Fi has brought those nightmares back?
One second, everybody. I'm just checking something really quick.
Such a tragic story. And the chaos that happened all those years ago, the truth is impossible to unravel. It makes sense that your brother is losing sleep. It isn't just the miasma that can lead to people's deaths.
Huh?
At those words, both Yi Xingguang and Banyue fall silent. Filling on the pass is getting too heavy. It's getting late. Let's head back to discuss our next step.
Right, sorry. Talking about my parents always throws me off a little. What matters now is finding my brother. Let's move.
Xiaoguang and the others gradually fade from view, but Banyue lingers. Extremely casual words, yet the cries of the past ring in his ears once more.
Please. Please. Our 2 children are still so young.
I wish I could see them grow up and not leave them all alone.
Please. I'm begging you.
He reaches from behind, pulling Banyue back from his silence into the present.
Shifu, aren't we going to follow them? You look like there's something on your mind.
Wait, is he responsible for her parents' death?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Okay, everybody, as much as I would like to continue, I do need to end stream a little bit early today, but I will be back. Well, the schedule was for noon on Saturday, but I might start early. We'll see how I'm feeling. But thank you all so much for joining me today. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end right here because I've got a VR chat event that I need to attend. And there's some other things I gotta take care of as well. But everybody, thank you all so much for joining me today. Thank you, Lemons, for the raid and Liv for the resub earlier. Thank you so much. But don't go anywhere yet, everybody, because we're gonna send a raid to somebody. Question is who? Some of my friends are playing Genshin, but I don't want to rate it to them because that would be spoiler territory. Okay, let me sneeze the ads once more. Well, worst case scenario, I can always check my recommended streamers to see who's live, see if you can send a raid to. T, welcome on in. How are you? No, T, I am so sorry. We're just about to raid ourselves, but thank you so much for coming in. But hey, T, thank you so much for the
has
raid.
brought their community to the Void Legion. Welcome in, raiders.
Let's see. Thank you so much for the raid. Let's see. Well, what were you playing today? You were playing Dispatch? Funny that, let's see, she was raiding and dashing anyway. Bigger raid, let's go. T, thank you so much for the raid. I understand that you got a place to be, it seems, but thank you so much. If anyone came with T's raid and does not know who I am, my name is Karai, and I'm a Void Dragon VTuber who loves heavy metal, video games, anime, and cosplay. I mostly play JRPGs, gacha games, and Souls-likes, but I play just about anything. And well, today we were playing Zenless Zone Zero, and we were doing the 2.4 story. I think we got about halfway through, but I'm gonna continue this on Saturday. I finished it, did another ending from the one I got. Oh, nice. I've heard good things about Dispatch. I mean, I might have to think about getting them. But T, thank you again for the raid. I trust you can be with me. But hey, if you need to raid and run, I totally understand. I appreciate you being here, but your health and self-care comes first and foremost. But if you want to stick around and show our next friend some love, that would be awesome too. And also, ProPlat and Big Boss a lot, welcome on in. Thank you for coming in with the raid. And everybody in my chat, if you aren't already, please go check out Fantasy T. They're also an Arctic. Let's see. She's also an Arctic Fox, and she's very sweet. But anyway, I think I know who we're gonna raid. Funny enough, the friend that we're about to raid into is also playing Dispatch. I just needed to load up first. There we go. We're gonna send a raid over to Likely Latte, who's currently playing Dispatch, or it looks like she's getting ready to play Dispatch. She's on a just chatting screen right now. Let's get this raid started. Copy paste the raid messages, everybody. Copy paste the first raid message if you are sub, the second one if you are not. Again, everybody, I will see you all on Saturday. I might start earlier than listed on the schedule, but if I do, I will let you all know in the Discord. Again, thank you so much, Lemons, them, and Fantasy T for the raids earlier. And and ProPlat, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Void Legion. And everybody, please go check out our amazing streamer friends. They're let's see, I love them so much. But everybody, please go show Likely Latte the same love you show me, and I will see all of you in the next stream. Oh, and also feel free to follow me on all my socials. I have Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and a Discord server. You don't have to join, but if you want to join, it's there. But everybody, let's see. I'm a boomer. I only do Twitch. You know what? Fair enough. But everybody, please go show Latte the same love you show me. I will see you all this Saturday at 11 or 12, at 11 a.m. or noon. I will let you know for sure. But let's go show Latte some love. See you next time. Bye.